right. So, hello everyone. Good evening for all the students here. Okay, so what did we do on last Friday? That is the last session. So, what did we complete? I think we were working on one of our web page that was YouTube, right? Okay, so let me share the screen. Okay, so before starting the actual session, okay, so confirm me one thing. Am I audible clearly, everyone? Is my voice clear? I hope there's no distortion or disturbance. And is my screen visible? Good evening. Good evening, everyone. All right. So, what did we do? So, we were working on YouTube. I think we have finished it also, right? We have finished the web page. So let me come to the folder and host it. So it was session 6, is it? All right. Yes. Okay. So this was a web page which we have created on our own. That is, for each small video there is a one video which we have attached to it, right? And here also, okay, for the main video also we have one video attached to it, that is for the main video player. And we have given a caption, we have given a logo, the name for the website, the subscriber, the join subscribe option, what is the like share button, and we have a logo and search bar, okay, and which replicates the icon also and button, then this table. Okay, what we have done using a table tag, simply we have created this. Okay, so it looks complicated, but using a table format, okay, we have created this small video, that is suggestion video, and its particular caption with what I call this uh, web with a channel name and views and when it was uploaded also. Okay, so any doubts in this, guys? So anyone got stuck anywhere, or do I need to explain the code or any queries regarding this particular web page? So if I open here, this was our code. Okay, so I think we have coded quite a bit of a big program. Okay, okay, it's not that of a big program, but yeah. So this was it. Okay, so table tag here in 1tr. Okay, we have a 2td parallelly. The test one was a video tag, one was its caption, and we followed the same thing for all the tr, right? So all the tr has 2td, which is parallelly this also and this also, again this also and this also. That is, each row have two column, one is video column and one is the caption column. Easy. Okay, so as I told, in order to create it, it is bit easy. Only one thing, it is what you guys need to adjust is, always everything will ask for trial and error. Okay, it's not that only within one value you can fix something. Okay, within one property you can fix something. No, always there will be n number of properties, n number of values which will help you to fix certain alignment, fix certain any tags or any element on the web page. Because one position, okay, once any element's position also depends on a other element's position. Okay, there will be like hundred thousands of different tags which you will be using, right? So all the tags should be aligned in a same web page. That means the position and the value of one tag is directly dependent on a position and the value of a other tag. Okay, so you need to be a bit careful when it is a starting, that is when it is a starting time, that is when you're coding basic things. Okay, but once you get the practice, once you go on practicing it, go on solving the examples, go on building the web pages, you will be having a really good grip on creating these kind of projects, right? Okay, so this was which we have created. All right, so I will close it. Okay, all right, so what's next? Okay, so did you guys watch Chandrayaan, that which we have launched the rocket? How many of you watched it? So how many of you watched the live clip of departure of Chandrayaan? Anyone here? So why still people are joining? So call your friends from the group, guys. Okay, as we told, we need to be on time every day. 6 o'clock it is going to start. We will start at 6 o'clock, and you should be there here at 6 o'clock. So punctuation is very important. All right. So how many of you have watched Chandrayaan? So how many of you have interest in space and satellite things? Good evening, everyone. Good evening for everyone here. So, yeah. Okay. So, what I thought is, okay, so we will start with another web page which is having different tags and different way of approach, and where you can learn different properties and new tags. Okay, so I was searching and I came across this ISRO website. Okay, so what we will do is, it is looking bit interesting. So, however, we need to create uh, projects. Okay, for this internship session. So we will start with a new one. That is, we will make a replica of ISRO dot I will let me search it. Okay, so go to ISRO website. It was isro.gov, government.in. Okay, so if you click and first link, right? So everyone go to this website, visit this website. So can we create it? What do you think? So if you look here, so what is this? Okay, again, if I click, there is some information again here. Okay, that is, if I click on this, all the options here, there will be some information which it will show us, correct? And here in all the pic, Modi ji is coming with the style beard. Okay, so in both of the pic, see, we have a different style of beard. Okay, so apart from Modi ji, what we will do, we will build all the things. Is it right? Okay, in place of Prime Minister, what you do is you can put your own photo here. Okay, so that it will be like you are going to Chandrayaan. What do you say? Is it fine? Hmm? Okay, so if you just look at the website, you would need to have this heading. Okay, and in place of this, okay, so it shows ISRO DOS home. Okay, for this section. Okay, we will create this logo. Okay, or we will just take an image and recreate it, and we have buttons like this. Okay, so we have a buttons like this, and then, so if I hover, it will be like this. Okay, and then some flash news, and flash news will be moving. It was moving, right? Okay, it will be moving. So if I refresh the page, I think it will be moving horizontally, I guess. Yes, horizontally, it will be moving. Okay, apart from that, what do we have? We have a video, and if you look here, there will be these buttons, correct? It is not a button, okay, it is a one heading actually. Okay, that is when you just click on this, you will display a more information, that's all. So can we create this also? Hmm? So what we need to do is, first we need to have one box and one heading for it. Okay, that is when you hover your mouse. Okay, when you hover your mouse, it should show a additional information. Okay, so after that, again come down. So how can we create this section, guys? Any idea? How can we have one scroll bar? How can we create one scroll bar here and add these things? Any idea, guys? See, it should behave exactly like this. So how to add a scroll bar? So have we done that in the session? Okay, until in this section we will create. Okay, after that, this and all you have, you can do it yourself, right? Just you need to add an image. Same thing here. Okay, some animation they have added. Okay, so apart from that, this and all, it is a simple itself. Okay, until here, until this section we will create in our session. Fine. Okay, any idea how we will create this section? That is, can we add a scroll bar and make it look like this? Hmm? All right. So first we will create all these things. Okay. Then we will come to this section and we will see how we can create it. Okay. Before that, so many things are there to create. All right. Okay. So come to your Visual Studio, come to your Visual Studio and create a new web page. Sorry, not a web page, create a new HTML document then we can create a new web page. That is, let's say session 7. Okay, let me skip. Okay, so let me get my on-screen keyboard. All right. So come here, create a new file, session 7.html. And let me save this, create this. Okay, so right now I have closed the YouTube tab. All right. Okay, so next, create a basic template. How easy? HTML5. Okay, then delete these two lines which we don't need. Alt Z. Okay, if you press Alt Z, all the code will be written in a single screen. Okay, it will not go out of the scroll bar. Okay, so why the strength is less today? Is it because it's Monday, or you guys have any exams? So what is the particular reason? Attendance is mandatory, right? So if you have attendance, you will get a certificate. So everyone is here in order to learn and get the internship certificate, right? So why not even a half of what strength is there today? So quickly call off your friends, guys, and tell to join, right? Okay, let's start now. All right. So where is it? Okay. All right. So what we need to do is we need to first add all this text. Okay, and as per the this particular logo, okay, we'll work on it separately. First we will add on these text. Okay, that is we'll work on a top menu, this heading. Okay, so I will come here again. So what we will be working with, we will take off one div. Okay, inside that div, English, Hindi, sitemap, contact us, feedbacks, these things should come. Okay, so I think let me take a paragraph. I will open a p tag inside. Okay, p tag, and I will start writing a text. English, and when this is there, simple, and Hindi again. Okay, and I think website map or something like that. Site map, contact us, feedback. Site map, contact us, feedback, and what's next? RTI career, career and I will save. Save. Okay, so then host a page in order to see the output. So session 7 Okay, yeah, what do we have here? Same thing. Okay, so so this text must be in white color, and see this symbol, the partition should be in a green color, right? So the text should be in white color and the partitions should be in some green color. It looks radium. No worries, we will find it and give a same color to it. Okay, all right. So next, what we can do. So which tag I have to use in order to color this, guys? Which tag we need to use? So first we will apply, and here, see here, if I move my mouse, it is giving a blue color, right? If I move my mouse on this, what I can say, text, it is changing into blue color. We need to set that also. So how can we create it? So earlier, what was the property? If I move my mouse, it should change the property. So which is the, what is the name of the property? Hmm? Why no reply in the chat comment section? So we have done that, right? In order to change the CSS property of a text or anything. Okay. So what we can do is, change it like that in order to give this effect. Audible, right? There's no problem in to hear my voice, correct? Is it clear? All right. So comment the reply, guys. Am I audible or not? Yes, correct. It is hover property, Chandan. Right. Okay. So that means, so I will go here. Okay. So when I move my mouse on this text, it should change. Okay. So then what should I do now? Okay. So what I will do is come here. Okay. And give one class name for our paragraph. I will say P1. Okay, so I will give one class name for the paragraph, that is P1. Okay, so for that P1, what I will apply? I will choose to apply CSS property through the header section, and class P1 is, I will choose it for this class P1. See here, for this class P1, what I need to do is I need to apply color of the text. Okay, so color should be white. And for this div, okay, where we have this paragraph, so what is the background color? The background color must be some blue, mixed blue. I will tell blue. Okay, and if I save, our output will look like this. Okay, so why white color is not getting applied? For class P1, I have given text color should be white. Let me save it again. Go and refresh. White is not getting applied for paragraph. So class is equal to P1. All right. So why it's not working? So class I have given P1 for this paragraph. Okay. So if I just say P, let's do trial and error once. Refresh. Okay, white color is getting applied. So if I say dot P1, save, come back, refresh. Okay, so if I do ash, which I should not do, if I refresh, it is going black because when I use class, it should be a dot. Fine. Okay, so I will save. Okay, so what's next? So I'll come here. If I refresh, yes, I'm here. I have getting a text color white. That is done. But the color here is different than the blue which I have. This is a straight blue. This is a mixed blue. So what can we do there? So what we can do is we can use our indicator here. So I will use the indicator and I think it is nearer to this green. Okay, so choose here. So we need darker. Okay, I think this will do. I will save, refresh. Okay, not this page, refresh. Darker, this is lighter and that one is bit darker. No worries. Come to your code, go to your indicator, give a dark color. Okay, so let's see now. I will save and go back to my output and refresh. So is it matching with the color which we have put here with the original website? Okay, so next, what I will do is I will go here. Okay, so what about the text size, guys? Yeah, I think it's enough for now. Okay, so tender, should we use any bold or anything like that? Should we use a B tag? Okay, we will just use B tag once, but I think it's not necessary. Okay, they're not too much. What they have not having a too much of a font size. Normal paragraph font size they have. Okay, so what we will do? So we will come down. Okay, so what I will say. So let me go to this div. Okay, just for first letter, just for first letter, I will just see English. Save, refresh. Okay, it is having bit of a more font size. Don't you think? Which one should we choose? Reply, guys. So I think we don't need a bold tag. Okay, I will go back and go just delete this normal bold tag. Okay, we will go with the original text size of a paragraph. Okay, that is done. So next, what should we do? So I'll come here. I think the height of this box should be more. See here, the height of the box here is greater than our div. So come, easy, set the height, style. Okay, already we have a style. So I will set height. Let it be around, uh, let's say 60 pixels. Refresh. Okay, 60 pixels is really big. So let me give it as 40, let's say 40 pixels. Is it sufficient? Yes, I think it's sufficient. Okay, now it is matchable with this. And then we need to move this paragraph. See here, what do we have? We need to move this particular paragraph. Okay, so where we need to move? We need to move a little bit to the right side. Okay, we need to move little bit for the right side, and at the top of a paragraph also we need some space. Correct? Okay, so what's next? So I will do what I will do. Come here and go for P1, class P1. I will give margin left. Let me tell as margin left as 50 pixels. Is it sufficient? Again, we will check. Refresh. Okay, so compared to this, it is slightly more. I will give as 75 pixels. Let's see, is it sufficient or not? Refresh again. Okay, I think it's sufficient. Correct? So that means, so yeah, we have a sufficient space at the left side of the text. Okay, so for this div, okay, I will give margin left should be 0 pixels. Save. If I refresh, nothing is changing. Let me give it as -5. If I refresh, see what I'm trying to do is, if you look here, there is a gap, right? There is a white space between this div and the screen. Okay, so what, see here, this div has been clearly attached to our screen here, right? So see here, there is no gap at the left also, and there is no gap at the top side of the screen also, right? Okay, so we should also have it in the same way. We don't need any space at the left side here, and the right side and the top. So forcefully we are stretching this div. Okay, how? Giving a margin left and negative value. So let me give as, or else what you can do, okay, let it be this way. And another way what you can do is, you can increase the width of your div here. Okay, suppose let me refresh. Okay, some error, unexpected, where we have given. Okay, I think I have not closed the div here, and again there is, okay, and some mistake has happened. Let's see. So paragraph has been closed. Okay, so class I have given p tag, this has been taken care. and background color height is should be 40 pixels. Yes, I have not given a double quote, that's all. Okay, now fine, running fine. So come back to your output, refresh. Yeah, we have little bit of space at the left, right, and top. In order to cover this, okay, in order to cover this, we will forcefully stretch the margin at the both the sides. So I will come to this div section. I will tell has margin left should be minus 10 pixels. Okay, stretch it and stretch at the right also. That is giving a negative value. Margin right, it should be minus 10 pixels. And again, margin top should be around minus 30 pixels. Save. Okay, so if I come here, see, this was a previous output. We had a space at the top. We have a at the left and the right also. Okay, so we have more. So I will give less. Okay, so I will give lesser 18. Refresh. Okay, I think 16, or let me say it as 17. Save. Refresh. All right, let give 15. Refresh. Okay, so come back here. I will give 14. Let's see, is it sufficient or not? Okay, I will go and increase to 15. Okay, still not sufficient. 16. Refresh. Okay, so to be in the safer side, we will go for 17 itself. Okay, thin distance is there, so this will be the thing. Okay, so see here. So what we have created is correct height, and we have stretched. That is, we have touched both side of the screen. Okay, so we have touched both side of the screen and upper portion of the screen as well. Okay, using a negative value with a margin right, left, and top. Okay, and I will save. Fine. Okay, next. So I will come here. What we have to do, see, we have to create some space at the top. Okay, that is, we have to move this text. Correct, we need to move this text into the little bit downside, so that there should be a space at the top. So in order to do it, what I will do is I'll come here. Okay, so go to the Visual Studio. Okay, and see here, if you observe, okay, so if I move my mouse, this should change. If I move my mouse, again this should change. That means, okay, if you put a hovering property for a paragraph, so suppose, okay, so I will tell p1, or choose p1. For that p1, when I hover my mouse, change the color to what is the color it should change. It is blue. Okay, so change the color to blue. Save. Okay, so if I refresh, so see here, so is this a output which we wanted? It should be like this. correct? So it is looking like this. That is, if I hover on English, it is English text, English, it is getting what it is getting. Okay, the whole paragraph is changing its color. Okay, the whole paragraph is changing its color. Okay, so so which approach should we go? Okay, certainly this approach is not working. Okay, that is, if you have all the things in one paragraph, this approach is not working. So any other tag we have to use? Suggest me in the text. Any suggestion that which approach should we use, or should we use a different tag, anything? So just check it out, the previous examples or a previous code, and check it out, guys. Hmm? So what I will tell, so how can we approach this? Okay, take, so then if this is not working, so should we do it individually? So for each text, should we have an individual p tag? Reply, guys. So if I refresh, okay, so I will come back. What I will do is, okay, so instead of P, okay, instead of paragraph, what I will choose is C. For each text here, I will put it inside the span tag. Okay, so if you use paragraph for each text, it will come below the other, because p tag is a block level element which will push the next p tag into next line. Okay, so in order to avoid it, I will use a span tag. For this one span tag, for this one span tag, for this one span tag. Okay, so in that case, what I will do is, so let the class be same. Okay, so we'll put the class later. Just delete p tag. Okay, and let this be also same. Okay, we will give a same class name for the span. Don't delete that. Okay, so I'll come here. I'll say span. Okay, so put this English and span with the class p1. Okay, span with the class p1, and you put English inside it. Cut. Okay, so cut this text and paste it in between the span. Okay, so same thing, copy this and replace Hindi with these two spans and type Hindi here. Okay, again replace the site map with span and give it as a site map. Okay, so site map, no need for uppercase. Okay, next also same, and I will tell it as contact us. Okay, then come here, replace feedback with the span feedback. Okay, then replace RTI with span RTI. So everyone is following. No confusions, right? So that was RTIF. So let's see once. Yes, some RTI is there. Okay, so then career by span career. As I told, you cannot stick on to any tag or you cannot get dependent on any one tag. Okay, so based on the requirement, what the requirement demands, that requirement, based on that, you need to choose the tag or change the tag. See, we thought we can around say set it out with p tag. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, we cannot do it. We cannot depend on any one tag here. Okay, so what I have done, see here, this is a div tag, correct? So this is one container, and inside this div tag we have multiple span tags. For each span tag we have given class p1. For class p1 I have given color should be white and margin should be left 75. Okay, so we don't want this margin left. Why? Because okay, for each button, so if I go and refresh now, what happened? Okay, because we have given what we have given span, the placement got distorted. Very simple, no need to worry. Just give margin top, that is at the top side of the all the span, give like 10 pixels of space. Refresh. Okay, and it's not working. Let me say another 20. All right, got to know. So instead of here margin top, don't give margin top, go to div and give a padding top. That is inside the div. Okay, inside the div there should be a distance of like 10 pixels between the div border and the spans, that is content. So if I refresh, yes, now I am able to move, right? So is this enough? No. Okay, we need more space between the upper portion of the div and the content. So in order to do it, so give still more, let's say 20. Come here, refresh. Okay, so is it enough, guys? See here, the space at the top of the span, is it enough or not? Okay, so I will come here. Okay, so what I will do is next. And if you see here, there should be sufficient amount of space at the left and right side of all the span. See, look at our span. It has been joined together. And did you notice here? When I hover on the English, only English will change the color. When I hover on the sitemap, only sitemap will change the color, like how it was working here. Okay, so just that we need another suitable color to change, but it is working fine. The property is same. Getting, guys? Working? Okay, so next what we need is, so all our span tags are just what sitting together. Okay, what we will do is we will create some space between each span tag. Okay, they are just like situated closely, one close, there is no gap between two span tag here. Okay, placed, they are compressed. Okay, in order to create a space, again what I will do, for each span I will create some space at the left hand side and the right hand side. So why we need both of the in both the directions? See here, for English, give some space at the right, and this symbol should come. And for this Hindi, okay, left side also there should be a space, and right side also there should be a space. For site map, okay, after the symbol, a dividing symbol, there should be a space, and after side map also at right side also there should be a space. For feedback also same, RTI also same. Okay, in this case, what you need to do is go here. Okay, all the span have a class name of p1. You just create, give at the margin left, give 4 pixels of space. After that, also gives 4 pixels of space at the margin right also. Margin right also 4 pixels, margin left also 4 pixels. Let's see what our pixels are doing. So is it enough? So this is a space which we wanted. Okay, so finally let me fix it for 5 pixels at the left hand side, 5 pixels at the right hand side. So come here, refresh. Yes, I think this is sufficient, guys. What do you think? Should we increase the distance? That is, should we increase the margin value here for all the span, or is it sufficient? What do you think? So should we increase? Okay. So I think it is enough. Okay. So just to make sure, we will increase and see once. Save, refresh. Yes. Okay, so now I think it is sufficient. So it is almost looking in a same way, right? Okay, so what we need to approach in the next step. So what is the next step, guys? See, we need to move this English. Okay, we need to move this entire thing this side. That is, it has to move to the right, right? It has to move to the right. In order to make it move to the right, we need to give some space at the left. As easy as that. Okay, so we have given sufficient right and left space for all the span. Okay, again, we don't need to change it. What I will do is only I will give some space at the left side of a starting span. If I create a space here, all the things will automatically move. Is it correct, guys? If I just create some space here at the left side of this English span, okay, so all the spans will move to the right. So come back. Now what I will tell is, for this, I will now use internal CSS. So because only I will create some space at the left side of the English span. That's why. Okay, so in order to do it, so I will say style and margin left. I think it was 70 pixels I have given when we were using the paragraph. Let me give and see that itself. Margin left 70 pixels. Come here, refresh. Yes, I'm able to move my spans. So I think little bit more I want. Fine. I will finalize it for, I think this won't. Okay, fine. Okay, so if I see, I will finalize it for 84. According to your screen, what it should be, you need to adjust that. According to my screen, it is 84 pixels. See, I went to that English span, okay, and applied the inline CSS. Okay, what CSS? At the left side of the English, I have given 84 pixels. Getting? All right. Okay, so I will save, refresh. So this is the case. Okay, so next, what we need to update, guys? If you look here, see this symbol, it is having a green color, correct? This symbol is having a green color. What the color of the symbol is green. Okay, so how can we do it now? How can we apply green color for that symbol, guys? Any idea how can we approach? Anyone? What we have done is we have given a white color text, and when I move my mouse, it is also getting into blue. Okay, so what is this color? I think it is bit light blue. Okay, so I will come here. Let me give it correctly. Let's see. Will it look good? Refresh. Okay, now see, it is having this color itself, jackpot. Okay, with a single trial, with a single trial, we did this. Okay, then what's next? So come down. Okay, so what you can do is refresh and come here. See, this span I have taken. Okay, and this div I have taken. So how can we apply the color for this div for that particular symbol? Any idea? Put it in the comment section. So everything is done. Again, as I told, don't get fixated on the output also. Okay, again, you need to change the code instantly or something. Okay, that means you cannot separately apply the color for this symbol, right? So, how you have created this English, Hindi sitemap text? So, like that only, you need to put this symbol inside one tag. In this case, the suitable tag is span tag. Okay, you put this symbol inside the span tag and then apply the color, because we cannot manipulate the property of anything, even the text, even the table, anything without the tag. Okay, so here we have written it without any tag. We will replace it. How? So replace it with, okay, so open one span tag, guys. Okay, give one class name, separate class name. Let tell has symbol. Okay, symbol. Okay, short form I have written. So give a class symbol and give that symbol and replace all the symbol with this span. Okay, replace all the symbol with that span. So come here, replace this with span. Okay, so come to the next symbol here, replace that with span. Same, do it for all the symbol, replace it with span. That is, you are putting the symbol inside the span, that's all. Okay, so see how complicated it looks, but only you and I know how simple it is. With the explanation, everything is simple, nothing is complicated. Not only in this session, even in the life. Don't you agree, guys? If you have an explanation to anything, okay, you can look at the explanation and you can understand all the things. At least one idea we will get, even in our life, even in our code, even in our front end session. So come down, and just to have a what better look, I'm just segregating the text and the symbol separately. Okay, if it is too jumbled up, when I recreated it, when I replaced the all span tag, and what is the class name for the span tag? It is symbol. See, that is first one text symbol, again one text symbol, like that we have created. Okay, so if you go to our output, nothing changes. Okay, so that is the beauty of a span tag, that is it will get adjusted in the given place. Okay, it does not require any new space, or it will not ask for any landscape or anything. Okay, wherever there is a space, there it will get created. Okay, so now what is left out? We need to change the color of this span tag, sorry, of this symbol. Okay, so color of which symbol? Which is having the class. Okay, for all the symbol here, we have given the span tag with one class, with one common class, that is symbol itself, symbl. Okay, all the what all the symbol have this span tag. Okay, so I will come down, and what I will do is, okay, so I will write that name symbl for this class. Wherever I have given the class, color should be what it should be. It should be green, or let me choose green yellow. Let's see. Okay, so I will come here, refresh. Yes, see, now it is looking in a same way. See the section, this section, and compare it with our section, that is looking same. If you want, you can increase the size of the symbol using a font size. Let me tell us, normally it is what I can say, 20 px. Save, refresh. Fine. So now is it fine, guys? So I don't need this much of a bigger div. I will go back. I will just decrease the height of the div. So height I will tell as 30 pixels. Refresh. Okay. So what I will do, I will just decrease the font size inside the div section. Okay. So I will say font size must be 16 pixels. It will get applied to, okay, did I save? Okay, so it was 16 pixels before. Let me tell it as 14 pixels now. Okay, it is too small, I guess. Yes, it is too small. Let me tell as 15 pixels. Refresh. Okay, now it is in a correct way. Okay, so Let me decrease the height, or is it enough? Yes, the height is enough, but we need to make this go up. Okay, so in order to make it go up, padding top I will decrease by 10 pixels. Refresh. Yeah. Okay, so I will slightly increase it 15 pixels, let's say. Refresh. Yes. Okay, so slightly at the bottom also I need to give, right? So at the bottom means I will come here, I will say padding bottom. Padding at the bottom of the div, I also need 16 pixels of space. Let's see how does it look. Refresh. Okay, so let me decrease the height. Tell it as 20 pixels. Okay, so is it enough? So what I have done, I have given a height of 20 pixels, then I have created 15 pixels and 16 pixels at the top and the bottom. What do you tell? Is it enough? So if I come here, refresh, yes. So at the bottom also it is fine, and at the top also it is fine. Okay, so what's next? So we need to come here, and we don't need these things. Okay, so what we will do is we will add only this skip to main content. Okay, so instead of this we will just have one span. Okay, and create this skip to main content. Okay, so very easy, come at the last span tag. Okay, I need to apply same properties, so I will give p1. And what was it? Skip to main content, is it? So I will tell skip to main content. Skip to main content. Okay, so what it is having, if I give class is equal to p1. Okay, if I give class is equal to p1, the color of the text will change, and also the hovering property will be applied. So I will save, and if I refresh, I have this skip to main content, and what I have to do is I need to place this text at the last, at the right hand side of the screen. So separately I will come inside it, quietly inside span, tell it as style, and apply margin left separately. Margin left, let's say I will have a margin left of 400 pixels. Let's see how does it look. Refresh. Oh, okay, I think again. Okay, so we hit a jackpot, that is it is going and sitting at the right position. Okay, so just to have little more perfection, I will say 420 pixels. Refresh. Yes. Okay, so this is what we have created. Okay, so this is the things. Okay, so this was the heading, that is a linking text, and there is also one linking text. We have not used anchor tag because we won't be linking any other web page for now. Okay, so that we don't need anchor tag directly. We have used a span tag in order to create a text. That's all. Okay, so if you look here, okay, see, if we have noticed, okay, we don't need to build this whole thing. Okay, we don't need to build this whole thing because this is a image. Okay, the whole thing is a image. Okay, so what I will do, I will just save this image in my folder. Okay, so name has been given. Where I have to save, that I will choose. I will save inside a session on web tech, where I am writing the code. There itself I will paste the, I will what save the image. Okay, so I will come back, save. Okay, then what I will do, I will come here where it should be placed. If you go here, right after this bar, it should be placed, the image should be placed, Indian Space Research Organization. Okay, this should be spaced right after the this toolbar. Okay, so in order to do it, what I have to do, so come here right after this div. Okay, right after this div, I will just open a image tag with src attribute. And what was the image name? It was here, isro banner. So I will give isro banner and C. So you also following the same thing, guys, or is there any delay or mismatch in output? Please do tell me. Or you need me to show a code in particular section, or getting confused? No need to panic, video will be there. Aram say you can, whenever you want, you can get adjusted. Just that in this live session you need to understand what is happening. Okay, if you're following or not following, guys. So comment section is not active today. Why is that? So only my trend is coming, and when only my trend comments, his partner comments. So what about others? All right, all right. Okay, so I will come here, go to this output, refresh. Okay, we have a image, but I think we need to give a background also. Let's try. Okay, so I think we got a different background image. Okay, this also looks good. Okay, so let's see, can we put a background for this image? So I will give style background and one color. Save, refresh. Yes, we can put a background. Okay, so I think we need to find a darker color compared to the previous bar, right? So come here, instead of this blue. Okay, so I will go to this section. Okay, so how it is it fine? Okay, so let me choose this color, this one. Let's see. Save, refresh. Okay, so how is it? Okay, we need a darker one. Fine, we have that option. Come to dark side, refresh. Yes, we are able to get that color, I guess. Okay, still little darker we want. If we want, we can add. It is almost looking like a correct one itself. What do you tell, guys? refresh. Okay, save, refresh. I think, are we matching to the ISRO now? What do you think? Or ISRO is getting matched for our website? Okay, okay, I'm just joking. We we are never, we haven't grown until then, until that much, at least for now. So many other things we need to learn. Okay, but one day we will be able to match everything in terms of front end of ISRO. Okay, all right. Okay, so next, what I need to adjust is height of the image. The height is bit more in our case. So what you will do, easy. Okay, these two things are logo here. See, save image has, do we have an option? Yes, I think, let's first set this up. After that we will download this image also, and let's see, is it possible to download these two logos. Okay, so now we have, put image color, and let's set a height. Okay, so I will set, after background color I will tell us height should be, okay, height should be 100 pixels. Save, come here, refresh. Okay, it is bit bigger, so I will go with 85. Again, refresh. Okay, so is it okay now, guys? Or should I go little less? Or is it fine? Oh, so for now, let it be. Okay, okay. So these two are not a different image. It is, it belongs to the single image only. But what was the thing is, the image got stretched. That's all. Okay, guys. All right. Okay. Then what I will do is come down. Okay, so I have an image source. Okay, now I want my image to stretch right and left. Correct, it need to stretch. How we have stretched this navigation bar? Okay, like that only we need to stretch this image also. Okay, so for that, what we have to give, look at your code and tell me in the comment section. So what we need to do in order to close this gap at the both the side, which property is it? So which property did we refer to when we made the change in the navigation bar? Hmm? So what did we do earlier and what should we do now? So if you look there, we have changed the margin property. See, margin left and margin right. Forcefully we have given, and that should be in the negative terms, right? So do the same thing here. I will tell as margin at the left. The image should stretch. That is, I will put minus 20 pixels. Is it sufficient? Let's see. Okay, it will be a bit more. Let's see. Okay, yes, it is more. But if you look here, okay, the image itself is like that. Okay, so what I will do, okay, so I will do one thing. See, there should be a space here. Okay, the whole image should move at the right side. So this is not possible if you go on giving directly to the image. So I will just remove this margin left from the image, and then I will put the image into one div section right away. Create one new div, put that image inside that div. Okay, and then what should we do? We just copy paste the style section. Okay, so we need to apply style. We need to apply the same background color for the div. Okay, so fine. So copy this and paste it in div section. Okay, afterwards what we need to do, we no need to give a background color for the image, because at the background we have a container div. Okay, so image has put inside this div. So for that div, if I give a background color, it will be the background color for the image also. But do one thing, keep the height in the image itself. Keep this height in the image itself. Okay, so keep this height in the image. So remove another CSS property, that is background color. So refreshed, and looks like this. Okay, why the background color is not getting applied? Okay, I think it is getting applied, but there is a normal margin space. Now we will play with a margin left and right. So what I will say, margin left. Okay, so margin left I will give as 10 pixels. That is not 10 pixels, minus 10 pixels. And yes, now the left hand side, there is no white space, right? It got attached like this. Okay, so I think uh, image height is correct, right? Do we have a smaller than the original website? No, correct? It is almost matching. Okay, we don't need to change the value of a height. Okay, only now I want to move this image. Now I want to move this image to the right side. That is, there should be a gap at the left side of the image. So what I will do, very simple. I will apply padding left for the div. That is, at the left side of the div and the image, there should be a space of 50 pixels. I will tell. Okay, at the left side of the image and at the left side of the screen. Between the left side of the screen here, I need a 50 pixels of space. So if I refresh, yes, it is moving bit by bit. Okay, so if you come here, okay, little more space I want, easy. So how much, what I have given, I think, is it 50? So finalize for 70. Save. Refresh. Yes, so let me see, is it enough? Okay, so finalize for 80. So let's see, we can finalize the value. Okay, now is it fine, guys, or should we move little bit? No, right? So what do you think? Okay, and one thing we need to do, we need to adjust the space at the right also. There should be no white space after the right side of the div, correct? So again, which is the property? Margin right is the property. So what we need to do, come here, margin right, at the right side there should be no space. So forcefully I am closing the gap, that is minus 10 pixels. Come here, refresh. Yes. Okay, so now are we getting exactly placement? See, This is the original one, this is a almost original one. What do you think? So any changes, any suggestion, please put it at the comment section. Any changes we need to do, or did you find a closer, comparatively closer background color, comparatively closer alignment, comparatively closer properties? Anything if you find in your code which is more suitable for what we are doing here, please do suggest in the comment box. As I told, it is not fixed. Or after creating the entire web page also, it is not fixed. Okay, it can be changed. Anything can be changed in the code at any given time. Okay, while creating any other element, we, if that demands, if that element demands to change the position of the other elements, we have to do quietly. We don't have a choice in that matter. Fine. Okay. All right, so I will come here. So what's next, guys? We need to create this buttons. Okay, so we need to create this button. Okay, drop down, we know already how it will work. Okay, so some drop down, it is like this. If I click here, if I click here, okay, so when I click, it is showing a drop down like this. Okay, only this text is a clickable one. If I click on the home, it will reload this page, nothing else. Okay, so again, I think slightly different background color than these two. You need to choose it for div, and what you do is apply this drop downs. How? So easy again, but bit more lengthy, I think. So these things which we have created. Okay, so just to align the code is always a good practice for a developer. Okay, so see, always the code should look neat and correct. Don't forget the second one also. Okay, then come here. So home is one text. I will put this home inside one span tag. All right, so before that, give style, background color. Okay, give style, background color, and what do we need? Background color, let me tell it has blue first. Okay, and let me set height. What is the height we have set earlier? Okay, for I think this height and this height is almost same. Okay, so we will just choose slightly more height than this. So if I want to choose that, what is the height I have given to the, it was just 20 pixels. All right, so I will give 20 pixels of height. Where it is, to this div also I will give 20 pixels of height. Okay, and save. And then what we have given, okay, I will give 25 because it is slightly bigger than the earlier one. And I think I need to give all of this because, okay, first one by one we will give. Okay, so if I do that, refresh, see, now we are having 120 pixel height of the box, 20 pixels height of a div box. There is a right space and there is a left side also, there is a space. Okay, we don't need it, correct? We don't need it. So what we will do is give all the things which we have given for the earlier div. Okay, height we have increased by 5 pixels, and remaining all must be same, right? See here, For this div also, at the top side there must be a space. Same thing for this div also, top side there must be a space. For this div also there is a space at the bottom. Same thing for this div also, there should be a space at the bottom. For this div also, there is a space at the left. Same thing for this div also, there should be space at the left. Okay, so in order to rewrite the code, okay, it looks like rewriting the code, but intelligently, what we will do is we will copy the code. Okay, go select the code, Control C, feel little bit happy, and paste it here. Okay, so I will save. Look at the output now, how it will look. It was like a lost child here. Simply, uh, simply the orphan blue box, extra one. Now, if I refresh, see, now it looks bit dominating. Okay, that is, it is not ignorable, right? Okay, so see, this is going to the top, that is, it is merging with a previous div. So what I will have to do is I have to give margin top. At the top I don't want that much space. Let me give it as 0 pixels. I don't need any extra space, and I don't need it to go and invade the space of a second div. Okay, I don't need it to get merged with the second div. So if I refresh, yes, now it is fine. What do you think, guys? Correct? Okay, here earlier we have given top margin top 17 for the first div. Same thing I had give. I just gave same thing, so it was not working out. So I came back, gave 0 pixels. That is, I don't want to merge, but I don't want to give a space also. So 0 pixels. Now what is left out? We need to select a background color. So this and this is same or what, guys? Should I choose the same background color as the first div, or did you if you find a suitable background color, background value for this, please do put it in the comment section. I will also try here. I will go to my indicator, select it like this. Let me tell as this one. Let's see, will it suit? It is bit darker. I will come to the left side, make it light, save, come here, refresh. Okay, almost there, I think. Oh no, little bit bluish I want. Okay, so in that case, go to your code, remember what you have seen, come to little blue. Let's see now. Go refresh. I think I have not saved. Save and then refresh. Okay, so is it good now? Almost, we are almost there. So come here, refresh again. Okay, I think we have okay, it is bit different one. No need to worry, we will find it eventually. Okay, I think it is bit bluer side. Okay, it is turning into a purple. Let me say this much. So save, refresh. Oh no. So earlier one was only right compared to this. So let me do Control Z. Okay, save. So did anyone got a matching color, guys? I think this is only fine. Okay, so yeah. We will go with this color only. If anyone got a color nearer to what we wanted, what we are looking for, okay, please do suggest in the box. Okay, okay, for now I think this is sufficient. We will move on. Oh, again, little blue sir means how much little? I didn't get the butterfly. Is it more? It should be little more or it should be little less. Okay, so 21268 is it? Let us try. Minus 30 63 115. So I will tell 21268. Save. Okay, let me see. Refresh. It is more of a blue, my friends. Okay, see, the earlier one was only a bit nearer. So I will change 30, 63, and 115. If I refresh, yes, it is nearer to this website. Little more, sir. Okay, so for now we have tried so many trial and error butterfly. Okay, so what you do is you try out in your system. If you find exact value which looks like this, okay, please do tell me in the comment section also. Okay, so my trends is work what showing that determination by searching the color. Okay, yes, even the small things matters, but due to the time constriction, we have only 1.5 to 2 hours here. Okay, I am going to proceed. If you find exact same color, don't hesitate to share. Okay, all right, next. So what is left out? I will decrease the height. Okay, so instead of 25, let me tell it as 23. Save, come back, refresh. My favorite feature in a laptop or in the machine is refreshing. Okay, okay, come back. Okay, no need. Go to 20 pixels. Come to website. My favorite, refresh. Okay, so done. So what should we do now? What should we do now, guys? We need to put these text. This is a text and these are the drop downs. These are the drop downs. Okay, okay, first we will put this text. I will use the span. Come inside this div. Okay, come inside this div. Okay, so finally my trends is back again. Okay, so okay, so he have suggested one value. So let me try it out. It is hey. Okay, so what I will do? Ash 004 079. Okay, it is 079. Let's see. Save. Come here. Refresh. Why it is not changing? Because we had already given a correct one. I think this is a more suitable one. Okay, so thank you very much, my friends. Okay, so everyone just cheer up my trends. Okay, so with your likes once, press like until here we have done. Everyone hit one like in a session. Just give a big hand for my friends. Okay, just if you clap there means you cannot nobody will know. Okay, as we are in this live session, hitting a like together is our celebration, right? Okay, so next, what do we need to do? Okay, so you can make the comment section also colorful. Give your favorite emojis, guys, everyone. Okay, fine. So what's next? So what we need to do is I will use a span tag in order to create the text span home. Okay, and I will save. Come here, refresh. I got this home. I need to move this home this side. That is at the left side of the home text. I need to give some space. So what I will say, come here to this span directly, style margin left at the left side of the home. Put what? Put some space. How much? Let it be 100 pixels. Okay, come here, refresh. Yes, it is coming. Is it enough? Let's see. Little more is required. I will give as 120 pixels and I finalize it. Refresh. Okay, so I won't finalize it because I just need 110. It will be a bit more. Yes. Okay, so what we have is this text. Okay, and just margin is not enough. We need to give a color. Color should be white. The text color should be white, and I will save. Getting? Okay, so if I come here, refresh, yes, I got a home text. How it is here, like that only I got. And if you notice, the font size is bit more. Okay, the font size is bit more compared to our text. And if I hover on it, okay, if I hover on it, the color of the text should change. Okay, the color of the text should change into some yellow, I think. Okay, first we will change its font size. Font size, let me tell, has 18 pixels. Save, refresh. Yes, 18 pixels look good. Okay, I have given all the text in a caps. Change it to normal format if you also have done the same mistake. So refresh, home. Okay, so this text is bit larger. Okay, we will also do give more. Sir, is header a different separate div? Yes, each header is having a separate div. If I refresh, see, this header one div, this image, we have put this image also in a second div, in the next div, and this also is in the next div. Okay, so we are using a 3 divs. What is that value, my friends? A new value you have given, 007 AFF. Can you explain yourself? So I will tell 23 pixels. So refresh. Okay, now it is fine. Okay, this home and this home is matching to color of that is so. Check once please if it is matching. No. See, exactly it's matching, right? Our isro and that isro. So are you talking about which div? First, second, or third? Tell me that. Which color you need to match more? Okay. So right now I have a home. Okay. And at the top there is more space, so I will go to this div and I will tell at the top I just need 10 pixels. Okay, see here at the top of the text there is more space. Okay, I don't want more space there, so I will come back to this div. 10 pixels I have changed, where I am changing for this div. Okay, so after saving it, go for my favorite thing, that is refresh. Yes, refreshed. Okay, so again I need more lesser gap, and I will come 8 pixels. I think I can finalize. Refresh. Yes, 8 pixels is good or not? So is it fine? So I will finalize for 8 pixels, and at the bottom also I think. Okay, so let me go for another one lesser. No, it is enough. Okay, so right. So if I save, okay, so Muhammad is in hurry, put his attendance and went back. Huh? Okay, fine. So parallelly, guys, put your attendance with your registered name, everyone. Okay, so next, what else we need to do is, so okay, so what is left out is, see here, if I hover on this text, okay, if I move my mouse on this text, it should change the color for yellow, or I think this is orange. Okay, so go back to your Visual Studio, and I will tell, okay, so give one class here. I will say third div. Okay, give any name. In my case I will give, let's say, what are those drop down. Okay, in this section there's a drop down, right? Okay, so in this span I will say I can give any name. Okay, I'm just looking for the suitable one for the class. I will give sp1. Okay, I will give sp1 for this text. Okay, I will come at the top, give sp1. For sp1 I will tell, if I hover on the class, or if I hover on the span where sp1 I have given for this span. Okay, that is when I hover on the span, when I hover on that span, what it should do is, it should change the text color into orange. Save. Refresh. If I hover, okay, it's not changing. So if I save and let me do refresh, Okay, if I hover on home, okay, again it is not changing. Why? SP1, okay, SP1 class I have given here, it is not working. All right, because see here, okay, it is getting overridden. Color is equal to white. Again, yesterday or today at the start we have faced the same issue, right? That is, if you give any property here and if you give inline css, after giving that, this will be taken into the consideration. This, okay, so in order to avoid it, we will we will first choose sp1. Okay, and I will say color should be white. The text color should be white. Okay, and what about the font size? Okay, all the text in the drop down also have the font size. So I will come down. I will just copy this margin. We don't need margin left. So I will delete this color because we have given in the, okay, so we have given color at the top, so we don't need it. I will give this font size also at the top, so I will cut from here and paste it at the top. Font size is equal to 23. So now see, if you hover on the home, is it changing into orange? Is it changing into orange now after giving this white and font size before this hover property? Hmm? Look at it, guys. So tell me in the comment section. So if I save, if you save and see, is it working or not? So if you come here, refresh, save this. Okay, come here, refresh. When I hover on this text, now it is getting changed into orange color. Now changed into orange color. All right. So everyone is having the same output. Any doubts until now? Any doubts until now? Okay. So if you're following, well and good. Okay. So Resolution Minds has put one link for your in the comment section. Everyone, please do check. Okay. So if you have been attendant, okay, if you have been attendant for the whole session, you will be getting certified, and that certified if you solve those things in our videos. Okay, there is a separate link. Only you guys will be who have been registered. Okay, so they will be certified after checking the attendance. Okay, done. All right. Okay, so for today this is enough. Okay, we have created this. Okay, for tomorrow we will start off with creating this drop downs, creating this thing. Okay, it is called a carousel. We will put one video and create this things also. All right, and lastly we will create this one and we will finish it. Fine, guys. Okay, so if you don't have any doubt, means I'm going to end the session for today. Be on time from tomorrow, guys. I can see strength was very low at the start. Okay, 6 o'clock, you must be there. Okay, okay, so see you tomorrow then, guys. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye.